So, we're going to do a leak down test on an Apex. So, I'm using this piece of crap Harbor Freight leak down tester. If there was a better one for 40 bucks, I would buy it, but there aren't. So when you do this, disregard the directions that they come with. Just use the gauge that reads 100 psi. These ones have been reversed, but you don't need to do that. Adjust your regulator to 100, and you're going to read that back as the leak down percentage. You're at 100 pounds. If you're down to 90, that'd be 10%. And to find top dead center, threaded this in. I'll show you also another problem with this horrible leak down tester that I found after I threaded it in. For one thing, it does not come with the correct end to fit a like a motorcycle tiny spark plug. So I had to destroy a spark plug, JB weld this end into that spark plug to make a tip that fits. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was this fitting here that's crimped on. So you've got this fitting threads into this. This hose is crimped on to this fitting, and it would spin. So you had no way to get this out of the head, and thankfully it eventually came out. I thought I may have to take the head off the sled to get it. So what I did is I just MIG welded some beads on here while squirting it with water immediately after so it wouldn't melt the rubber inside. And it seems to be working pretty good now. Now the other thing I did, you see this little dipsticky looking thing sticking out of it. To read top dead center, I just stuck a aluminum TIG welding rod I had kicking around down in. That drops through and rides on the top of the piston, and then I watch the end for it to come up. Let's throw her back in here. So you could see how that hose spinning would cause a problem with knot. So I would preemptively do that to any of them that I got, just to make sure that thing's going to come out of a deep head. So now I put a little red mark on that. Probably won't show up. So I put it down to there. Now I got a wrench on the clutch. You just turn the clutch till you see that red mark. Now you want to be, so my red mark, you just, once it gets to where it's going up past, you want to stop where it's exactly top dead center. Sometimes you got to experiment a little and go past and then back it up and find the middle of those two references. If you get it on either side of the other, you're putting 100 pounds on that piston, and it's going to turn really fast. And you can almost not hold it with a wrench. That's how much power it's got. So if you get it right dead center, it won't even put any pressure on the wrench. But I do hold it with a wrench when I connect the tester. So we're at just a skosh over 100. And now I'm going to pull my little quickie tool. And I'm going to hook this up, and I'll have to set the camera down to do so. Because you really need 3 hands it's on. So you hear all that air going out the exhaust. The reason for that is on a 4-stroke you have 2 top dead centers. You have compression and exhaust. So we got to turn this 180 degrees and back again, and we'll, not a big deal. So stick the tool down here. Oh, it's almost up there right now. Won't go down all the way. So, push that down. Now we'll turn this. And then we'll see that pop up again pretty quick. And there we go. So there's our little red reference mark. Once that shows, usually on this clutch is about maybe another 5 degrees, gets me to top dead center. So now we're going to hook it up again. Hold the clutch with a wrench just in case it wants to take off on me. And just like that, it took off on me. Good thing I was holding on to it. There. Now I've got it. That was a degree or 2 past, so it tried to back up on me. So now you can see we're maybe down about 2 pounds, I would guess, from where we were. So that's not bad. 2% leak down on a Yamaha Apex with 11,000 miles. I just put a head gasket in it, and I'm confirming that everything is correct before I go any further. Just up there, and that's it. So would I buy another one from them? I might try to find one a little better and with the correct ends. I've probably had an hour messing around with making this fit something, but overall it does work, so I guess you could buy it. If there's any questions, just leave comments below, and I'm sorry for the poor quality because I don't do many videos. Thank you.